Yay. Hey, Phyllis, welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Phyllis, we just did a short check-in. Is there anything specific you want to work on or any way we can support you today?
Oh, well, I increased my weights yesterday in the morning, and I'm feeling it all over my body. I'm just hoping that I will feel more relaxed at the end of today's session.
Okay, great. So a little bit more on the restorative side.
Yes.
Nice way to push yourself. Okay, great. Well, let's go ahead. Starting with seated, and then we'll move to our feet. And if you have a cushion, a bolster, you can sit on it. Um, if not, no worries. It is nice to elevate those hips to support the spine. And sometimes you can use a block or a prop or fold up blankets. There's a lot of options to get that elevation. Okay, beautiful. Giving yourself that height. Good job, TC, taking that restoration. I love it. So let's just go ahead and sit as tall as we can. So lengthen your spine, elongate, and then imagine your two glute muscles are drawing downwards towards the floor. Glutes towards the floor. Shoulders, tops of your shoulders are chasing down your back. Yeah, make that space in your neck and your shoulders. Really draw them down with intention. You're going to feel the muscles activate and lengthen. So we have our whole back body descending. Shoulders chasing the buttocks, buttocks chasing to the floor. And now let's lift our whole front body. So go ahead and grab underneath your armpit chest with your thumbs, hooking those fingers. And we're just going to help to get this roll. So we're getting this roll from underneath armpit chest to the top of your shoulders. Yes. Good. And so we're getting this lift of the front body. And you can release your arms, release your fingers. Front body lifting. Front roll from your armpit chest to the top of your shoulder. Top of the shoulder to the back of the body. Good. And then to start to feel this broadening, opening, spreading wide across your chest. And go ahead and imagine that you have a little hook and string right in the center of your sternum, and it's lifting you upwards and forwards. So get that lift, open up, open the heart. Yes, beautiful. And TC, you can totally do this work with legs up the wall too. That's perfect. And then spread wide across the collarbone. So imagine that these two bones are reaching to the outer edges of the room. And already we're creating a lot of toning and activation through the spine, making new space, new length, activating different muscles. And notice how much effort it actually takes to get this lift, to get this length, to get this posture, to get the heart open. And we want to train here for a little while so that this just becomes our norm, our go-to. It's what we just fall back into. That's the natural muscle memory. So keep lifting. And then inhale those arms up. Reach them forward, palms facing each other. Reach through your ring finger, your pinky finger. Reach from the outside edges of your shoulders to your fingertips. And yet we're still getting the lift of the front body, the lift of the chest. The heart is lifting upwards and forwards, make space. Beautiful. And we're gonna start, this will start to work through the nerves all along the spine, to the fingertips. And go ahead and exhale, right arm on top of left arm. And then you can cross if able or not, it doesn't matter. Good. Keep getting that lift of the heart. Lift more. That's where our true self resides. Just gets covered up by life. Lift it. And then those elbows are reaching away from the face. And let's go ahead and soften our breath. You might feel some warming in through your spine and through your back. Go ahead and do a smooth, soft inhalation. Smooth, soft exhalation. And breathe through any tension. You can actually transform your emotional state through your breath. So let's smooth out the breath, to smooth out the nervous system, to smooth out the emotions. And keep breathing into the back body. Breathe behind your heart. And exhale, switch opposite elbow on top. Elbows reaching away from your face. And this is such an important one to do on a consistent basis because so often we find ourselves sitting at the computer, or some of us hold stress in our shoulders. It's just so important to move these tissues behind the heart, behind the shoulders. Smooth, soft breathing. Relax the face, relax the belly. Inhale to the top of your breath and pause. Exhale through your nose. Pause at the bottom of your breath. And normal breathing. Good, exhale, come on out. Okay, I want to do a little bit deeper shoulder movement and get into the upper spine region. So I'll just show you. We're going to take one arm long, reach it back, and then we're trying to clasp the hands. It's okay if it doesn't happen. There's different options here. You can just keep the hands far away, or you can grab a strap, or you can clasp. So let's go ahead and try any comfortable seated position. Inhale the right arm up nice and long. Make space all on your side waist. Reach tall, reach long. Exhale, release the arm down. Inhale the other arm. Exhale, release the other arm back. Nice. Oh yeah, so good. Getting into some deep shoulder work. I'll lean away to grab a strap. And again, it doesn't matter how far away your fingers are or how close they are. We're just making progress wherever we're at. Yes. Inhale, deep breath. Pause at the top of your breath. Exhale. Pause at the bottom of your breath. Normal breathing. And we can actually store a lot of emotions in our shoulders. So if anything comes up, allow it to come up and out to be released. Breathing through. Doesn't matter what it is, just comes up to be let go of. Few more breaths here. Oh yeah. Exhale, come on out. Yeah. Uh-huh. Inhale, left arm up. Make space, make that length, reach tall. Exhale that arm down. Inhale the other arm out. Exhale, release. Bring the hands towards each other. Good. And that strap can be so helpful just to give us more length, more distance. And we are still broadening wide across the chest, broadening your collarbones wide. Lifting the heart, rolling the top shoulders down the back body. Smooth, soft breathing. And it might be different from side to side. This also gets into that tissue right around the scapula. It's a hard area to get into. So we're wringing out that tissue. And when you wring out that tissue, you can release any stagnation and any inflammation. Bring that circulation. Good. Couple more breaths. Inhale to the top of your breath and hold. Pause. Exhale. Pause at the bottom of your breath. Normal breathing. Good. Exhale, come on out. Oh my. And the tendency here is to shake out the shoulders or move the arms. Go ahead and just let it be because you just made changes. We usually shake it out and it just goes back to where we were. So let's just let it be. Good. And let's make our way gently, slowly to standing. Okay, shoulder work, wall work. Great. Okay. So eventually I would love to do a little shoulder work where we'll be at the wall. You won't need much wall space. We won't get there yet, but just start thinking about what you can do for that. And then we're gonna just start with legs spread wide. Kick your heels out. Toes are in like a ski snow plow. Toes are towards each other. Good. And so heels kicked out helps us to get this internal rotation. So we're entwining from the outside edges of our hips to our inner groins. And go ahead and find the pressure in the outside edges of your feet so we can start to develop our ankles. And that's going to translate all the way up to our knees, our hips, our spine. So fierce, firm pressure on the outside edges of your feet. Good. And then imagine that you're spreading the floorboards wide. So use the pressure of your feet. Make sure you have a firm grip. You're not on any slippery surface. But you're using the pressure of your feet as if you were spreading the floor wide. toning in through those hips. Good. And go ahead, if you're able, take a little bit wider stance, everyone. Great, yeah. Go at your own pace, but do challenge yourself a little bit. And then we want to roll again, keep rolling from the outside edges of the hip to the inner groin. You have that firm pressure of your feet. Hands on your hips. Exhale, bend forward, 90-degree angle. And lift the heart, lift the chest. Shoulders are still rolling on the back body. Yes, beautiful. Keep getting that entwining of your legs so your inner groins are reaching back behind you towards the wall behind you. Keep reaching those inner groins back. Heart lifting, heart opening, chest lifting. Find the pressure on the outside edges of your feet. Good. Keep reaching those groins back behind you. Open up the backs of the thighs. Keep finding the pressure on the outside edges of your feet. Open the backs of the thighs. Good, so we're untangling those hamstrings. Smooth breathing. Soften your breath. Exhale, gently come up. Gently walk the feet together. Scoot the feet together. Good. Perfect. And this next one can be done against a wall or in the middle of the room. Either way, a wall will just provide more balance, more support. But we're gonna go ahead and turn our left foot away from us. Then your back foot is your right foot, and those toes are facing towards me, towards the front of the room. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach that left arm away from you. Towards your left foot, yes. Exhale the left hand down. And we're gonna twist the belly button up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Right hand on your hip. Okay, your left leg, your front leg is getting an external rotation. Inner groin is releasing towards your outer hip. And then your back leg, your right hip, is getting an internal rotation. So right hip releasing towards your inner groin. External rotation front leg, internal rotation back leg. And if anyone ever has any questions, please feel free to come off mute to clarify. Good. So this is toning and strengthening, but it can also be very restorative to the nervous system. So go ahead and soften your body. Legs are strong, legs are activated, you're extending long through your spine. Your face is soft, your belly's soft. And keep twisting, rotating your belly button up towards the ceiling. Smooth breath. Exhale, press into that back leg to come up. And then other side. Rotate your right toes away from you towards the right wall. Kick your left heel out. Reach out the arms. Inhale. Stand strong. Stand tall. Stand tall. Exhale, reach the arm. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Left hand on your hip. Right hand on your shin. Good. And again, we're getting a gentle twist all through the spine. So external rotation of your front leg and external rotation of your front arm. Internal rotation of your back leg. On your front leg, your inner groin is chasing towards your outer hip. On your back leg, your outer hip is chasing towards your inner groin. And we're toning in through the nervous system and through the spine. Exhale, twist your belly button towards the ceiling. Smooth breathing. Soft face, soft belly. Strong legs, strong spine. Lengthen your spine, find more another inch in your spine. Face is neutral or a gentle, gentle smile. Deep breaths. Exhale, press into that back leg to come up. Oh yeah, good, good. Gently walk those feet together. Okay, I'm gonna move my computer so you have the best view. But this is where if you can find any space at the wall, we're gonna do some more shoulder work. Okay. Okay, so you don't need much space, but just we're gonna be doing a little shoulder work. Great, perfect. Yes. Okay, so how close we are to the wall or how far away we are from the wall depends on the tightness of our shoulders. It's gonna be different for all of us. So we're gonna start with the palm low and the fingertips are facing behind you. And here I can get a little bit closer to the wall because my shoulder is more open in this position. But it's just simple palm against the wall. Let me know if there's any questions. Good, so let's get our feet square. Mounds of big toes touching. Or heels touching or feet close. Yeah. And then let's get that equal balance in our feet. So put a little bit more weight on your right foot. A little bit more weight on your left foot. Weight on your right foot, weight on your left foot, and then start centering out. Find true center, true north. Good. And now we're lifting the front chest. Lift that heart upwards and forwards as if it was on a string. Roll your top shoulders down your back body. Good. And here, the biggest key piece is we're getting an external rotation of the arm and the shoulder. So if it helps you, you can use your opposite hand, but the skin is rolling back behind you. Yes, perfect. So that's how we can address a lot of nerve pain in the shoulders. The shoulders have the tendency to roll forward, roll inwards, and then we try and reach backwards and we get like a rotator cuff injury. So get that external rotation to get our shoulders in the correct position. Okay. Our feet are centered, our heart is open, spreading through all of our fingers. External rotation of our arm. Top shoulder rolling down our back away from our ears. And then just get a little bit taller. Reach out the top of your head. Good. Now we're gonna go up to the mid-level. You might need to take a step away. Bring your arm up to the mid-level. And same thing. External rotation of the shoulder. And this goes deep into that shoulder work. So if you feel some aching or some grueling, that's really good. We just never want any sharp pain. Get a little bit taller. Ground through your feet as if your feet were reaching through the floor. Tailbone reaching to the floor. And then extend out the top of your head. Good. Exhale, you might need to take another step away from the wall. Arm up, up high. Good, and get that deep external rotation of your arm. So chest, pelvis is square with the wall in front of you. Lengthen the back of your neck. Smooth breathing. And this also starts to get into every part of the back, including the low back. And we're holding it until you get fatigued. So that is the goal. So keep going with that external rotation. And then exhale. Slowly step away from the wall. And again, don't shake it out. If you have like a little bit of numb or tingling, that's normal. Just let that shoulder reset. And then we're going to do the other side. So for me, that's my left side. Hand starting at the low position. And imagine here that you're in that strong mountain pose. So you're a strong, tall mountain. You're immovable. And keep getting that external rotation of your arm. Get tall, get strong, become that mountain. Heart lifted, heart open. Take a deep breath all the way into your belly. And then take a small step away and go to the mid-level. And this one may be the most challenging. It depends on your shoulders, but keep working on that external rotation. Even use your opposite arm to help you find it. Training it. Smooth breathing, get a little taller. And the longer your spine gets, the more your core becomes activated, the more inner strength you find. And then exhale, right or left arm comes up to the top level. Keep finding that external rotation, reaching through your arms, reaching through your fingers. strong legs. Go ahead and draw the front of your thighs to the back of the room. And we're still working to square the chest, the pelvis, the head with the front of the room. Few more breaths, you got this. Strong mountain pose, strong spine, strong legs. Inhale, smooth out your breath. Exhale, step away from the wall, let your arm down. Oh my. Okay, so you just did a nice deep surgery. On your shoulders, on your arm, on your spine. But go ahead and
I have
yeah, go ahead, questions.
one question. So, and I should have stopped, but it's didn't want to interrupt us. But is my hand like literally, I'll show it from here. Am I downward when I'm pushing away from it? Like,
Good question. Fingers are more pointed back. Let me show it.
sorry.
So it's not a straight down. It's more angled back.
Okay.
Yes, there. Yes.
I was feeling a little bit more, when I was on this arm, I felt it more like the pulling over here. So.
Right. Yeah, you were stretching deeply in there. Good question. Okay, great. So go ahead, come to seated. And I just want us to sit with our shoulders for a second and feel that difference. Okay. Just a short, quick check-in. Any differences you're noticing in your fingers and your shoulders? And you can just do, internal check-in or share, whatever works best for you.
Oh, I just wanted to say, it's hard to articulate. I don't know. It's just like it's feeling stronger for sure. I guess that's what I'll say. I just feel stronger all over.
Yay.
I do. Even though I can't wait for the for you to move on. I know it's going to help me. So yeah, I feel stronger. I do. I feel like I'm strengthening my oh gosh, what can I say? It's just so strengthening to me. That's the only thing.
I'm so glad you pointed it out. There's a deep inner toning that is happening in that one, especially once you access the spine. And that it is like you can access that immovable mountain feeling.
Hey,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I would definitely feel the tingling. But I'm glad I did come today because I can actually feel the stretch in my spine. You have to keep reminding me because I find myself going back into that protection mode because it's been like this forever. But I can definitely tell that with the when you remind me and I live, I can tell that it's like, I don't know, I guess it's like stretching my back, my spine some, and I can definitely feel the difference. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm so glad that you said that protection mode. That is like my go-to as well, and pretty much everyone's. And you start seeing at a really young age, like even in kindergarten, you'll see they start to protect themselves, they start to close off, right? Get made fun of, whatever. And so we do have to fight for it. And this is truly where we can tap into that true self. That's where it resides. And you feel it when you tap into it, you're like, ah, oh, hi, that feels so good. Where have you been? And so that external rotation, that lift. It takes a lot of courage to tap in there, and a lot of times we'll tap into tears, like tears will come to the surface once we tap in there. Because it's like a remembering, it's like, oh yeah, right? And the layers start to come off. But it's a daily practice. And I'm fighting in there with you, you know, I want to come out of there just as bad. But I know if we can stay a little bit longer, we're gonna get so much more. So that's why we do it. Okay, good job. All right, so I want to keep going on the shoulder work because we just made a lot of room, a lot of progress. So let's keep going with it. So a lot of us know this one. Karen knows this one. This one is deceiving. It is so much harder than it looks. So what we're just trying to do is get rid of any, if I had a flashlight or sun was shining through, I wouldn't want any light to come through. So right now I'm doing all right with my elbows and my wrists, but my hands are a mess. And then I get my hands sorted out. There's no light coming through my hands. Now look at my wrists. So much light is coming through. And then I get my wrists and I lose my hands, right? So it's an impossible journey that we want to take. So even though it feels impossible to get my hands and my wrists at the same time, it's the action of trying that we're going to go in the right direction. We're going to get so much work done. So perfection eludes us, but we can work towards closing those gaps. And those elbows are reaching away from your face. Already it's burning. But that's where you can tap into that mountain strength again, tap into the strength of your spine, the resilience of that true self, lift that true self. And then just keep closing the gaps, you know, and work in different ways. I go kind of between my wrists and my hands. And again, there's a big shoulder dissection. Smooth breathing. Couple more breaths, soften the face, lengthen the spine. Fight for that heart opening. Good. Calm and slow the breath even more. Find that inner stillness amongst any desires to get out. Find that peace, find that stillness. And then exhale, come on out. Oh my. Good job. Love it. Okay, so I promised a little bit more restoration today. So let's get into some of those restorative poses. Okay, so come lying on your backs. And we're just gonna simply hug our knees to our chest. Can you guys hear me okay from this angle? Okay. Good. Knees hugging. And we're gonna soften through the belly, but we're gonna activate our feet. So press through the mound of your big toe, the ball of the big toe. Press through your inner heel. And press through the outside edge of your foot. Okay. So let's try that. Spread all 10 toes wide. We're we're developing our feet. Press through the mounds of both of your big toes. Reach through your inner heels. And reach through the outside edges of your feet. And even if you just have to imagine it at first, you can imagine that you're painting on those points with a paintbrush. Good. Keep working those feet. The feet are the foundation of everything else, right? So if we can work on the feet, we can work on the ankles, the knees, the hips, all the way up to the neck. Good. And then we're going to exhale. Clasp your hands behind your legs or use a strap. See if you can draw those legs upward. Good, yes. Beautiful. Awesome. And you're also welcome to use that strap over the tops of the feet to hold those legs up. Good. Soften the belly. Keep softening the belly. And then exhale your left leg down. Keep that right leg up. Using a strap or your hands. Good. And if you have a strap, you can use that strap, Paulina, right on the bottom of that right foot. Good. Perfect. Yes, so right leg up, left leg down. Karen, go ahead and put your left leg down and your right leg up. Yes, perfect. Okay, softening the belly, but we're going to get the same action of the feet. Press through the mounds of the big toes, press through the inner heel, press through the outer edges of your feet. Soft breathing, soft face. Okay, exhale that right leg down. See if that side feels longer. Plug in that left knee. Left leg up. Great job. Okay, reach through the toe tips. Press through the mounds of our big toes. Reach through your inner heel. And press, reach through the center of the outside edge of your foot. Mound of big toes, inner heels, outside edge of your foot. Let the 10 toes grow longer, reach through them. And soften the belly. Exhale that leg down. Okay, we're just gonna take that right knee up. And we're just gonna gently cross it over our body. So we're rolling onto that left hip. That left foot rolls as well. So it's a twist, a gentle, gentle twist. You will feel it, yes. Good. Good, and the goal is we're releasing that right knee closer and closer towards the floor. But we're also trying to get that right shoulder on the ground. The tendency is for it to come up. Relax into this one, release into this one. Again, we're doing a twist, so we're wringing out the body, the tissues. Like a washcloth, you wring it in opposite directions. It's so important to do. So we're cleansing those tissues, we're toning those tissues. We're releasing any stagnation and congestion. So we can bring that circulation. Go ahead and soften the face, soften the side temples. Soften the belly, soften the organs. Exhale, roll on your back. Left knee to your chest. And then take that left knee over to the right side. You're rolling over to your right hip. Left knee is coming towards the ground. And then we're still trying to keep that left shoulder towards the ground or on the ground. Smooth, deep breaths. Getting that gentle twist through the whole spine. Twists are one of the only ways that we can get into those very stubborn muscles that just like to grip. So it helps to release that grip. And then it brings toning and strengthening in areas where there's weaknesses. And then we're getting that circulation all through the spine. There's a really cool thunderstorm going on here. It's nice. Okay, rolling onto your backs. And here we're just going into the final relaxation pose. Palms facing up. Just find a comfortable position. Yeah, try not to be touching any props, just so your body has no feedback, so your nervous system can let go. Soften the eyes. Imagine that your side temples are opening like horse's eyes. And allow your tongue to release from the roof of your mouth. Jaw to soften, jaw releases. Jaw opens. Belly softens. And then going deeper, your organs soften. Shoulders release their grip. throat softens. Allow a wave of deep calm and peace to wash over you. Imagine that you're listening to the ocean. Just like the waves pull out and the waves come up, allow your breath to be like a wave. Inhaling that life force, that life into you. Exhaling anything that's no longer serving, releasing, letting go. Inhaling, filling your cup, restoring, nourishing, replenishing. Exhaling, releasing, letting go of the old. Inhaling so the new can come in. Exhaling, letting go of what is no longer serving. Releasing. Inhaling, inviting, welcoming, receiving. So we're actually in a constant process of renewal, constant state of renewal and letting go. You can go through an entire life cycle in just a breath. Inhale through your nose and bring that breath wherever you need it. Restore, replenish at the cellular level. And then exhale, release that breath wherever you want to release in your body, whatever you want to release from your life, release. Inhale, welcome, and invite that life in. Exhale, let go. Inhale, replenish. Fill up. Exhale, empty out. Now wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, take a deep inhalation. Coming back into this room, back into this moment, back into our bodies. And go ahead and roll on over to your sides. Coming up to seated. Sometimes we fall asleep here, that's okay. All right, good work today. Well done. So you can just take a moment to go inwards. If you want to bring your palms to your chest, you can. Just an acknowledgement of yourself for being here, for showing up. You can bring your chin towards your heart, going inward. And think of someone or something that you're grateful for. And release, palms can come up. Thank you all so much for being here. You can kind of stay in that inward space, or you're welcome to share if you have one thing, one little tiny nugget that you want to take with you today to the rest of your day. How are we feeling?
Wow, it's just always such a blessing to be here. It really is. And this is thank you. This is truly a ministry. By just being still and all the movements and the softness of your voice telling us what to do, and even though it's challenging, I don't know, I just feel this connection with myself, with my soul, with my inner being. And it just, I've never experienced anything like this before in my life. And I thank you so much. And I have a love, I don't want to say hate, a love, not so love relationship with you in this, because I know I can't wait to get here. But then again, I'm equally happy when it's over. And I'm always waiting for it to be so challenging. But I think, as you said, that's just a part of the growth and development. And when you were saying we were going to resort, like, oh yeah, this is going to be easy. Ha ha ha. Silly me. It's wonderful. So thank you, and I appreciate you so much. Love you.
Love you too. Love you too. Absolutely. And we got to get to those.
Thank you.
We got to hit our wall so we can break through. And in the wall, it is sometimes we just want to yell or cuss or anything. Love-hate relationship for sure. Working through that other side. So good job. I love it.
It's almost like an analogy that I would give as a
Yes,
woman
yes.
who's about to give birth. You got to go through it. You can't say, no, I'm not, I'm going to stop now. You got to go through it. And I can honestly say that, when we were doing the wall, this arm was the one that gave me I felt everything, like as far as pain and, it was talking to me. We'll use that way.
Oh yeah.
But on this side, a flood of emotions just came over me. It was incredible that I was crying. I was glad that I was on this side because I was crying on that side. So, I love the way that as you talk through it, that you're bringing it to the awareness, because we have an unconscious mind, as we all know, but bringing it to the forefront, there is something that's behind this tension, holding you back. Let it go. And the other thing I wanted to share is I was so proud of myself that I'm coming so close to this. Because if I could go back to some of the videos, I'm probably like this. And, so I've come so far, within the community of exercising. And obviously with your practice, it reminds me again, the importance of it's not just the muscle, the fascia, all that, those tissues. And I love it that you're saying it, because that's what my brain needs to hear is, why am I doing what I'm doing? What's the game plan? I know I have to go through this hard thing, but just at least explain to me what's activated. And so Coach Rita, I just want to say thank you for that. That is so, so important. And the very last point was, when our very last pose, and we're laying down, I was seeing the color purple. Anything if there's significance to the purple, but I saw purple, and all of a sudden I felt from my sacrum, if that's how you call it over here, a rush of warmth. But I could feel my body want to stop it. I could feel like the upper half was like, I don't know about that. Surrender. So again, is that, the words that as you speak over through to carry us through it is so critical. So thank you again for this practice.
So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, think about what that purple means to you. Just play with it, think about it.
Wow, that's beautiful. She is transforming us slowly.
It's not always fun in the moment, but man, is it worth it.
I'd like to share.
Yeah.
So a couple things. I was thinking I need this in the evenings because your voice is so calm and soothing, and I have so many things to do today. I'm like, okay, I just want to go back to bed. Especially during the last exercises, I'm like, I need to be, I don't know about the rest of the group, but I need this in the evening. So is this recording, is this posted or this recording isn't posted?
Yeah, it's are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yes.
Yes, I will post the recording, the replay, and then you can access the other replays there as well for evening practice.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I just recently joined the group. This is my second week.
Welcome. So glad you're here.
Yes.
Ray, welcome home. Welcome home.
Yes. I think me and TC, a couple of, I could see the newbies who are no longer feeling like newbies.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you so much. I feel awakened. I feel awakened in my body and my cells. I am feeling, because I have a tendency to do this because my girls are kind of big. And I mean, I search high and wide for support. So it's just more comfortable. Literally, it hurts my back. And I see things that I can incorporate to relieve the shoulder pain and stress, because I think that's where, for me, the tension is. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for that. One of the gratitude expressions for me is I'm grateful for this space. I mean, how lovely is this to be in a room of so many positive light bearers? Like Panda, I don't know, I'm still waiting for the shoe to drop, but it seems like I was telling my friend, she said, these are your kind of people. I said, yes. I mean, like, where have they been? I'm absolutely loving it. And I am grateful for this space. And then finally, and this is me being my vulnerable, authentic self, because I feel that I can do it in this space. I'm just wondering if one or two persons can just deposit in the group some birthday love for me. My birthday was on the 19th. I know they sang it and everything here, but I just want to see it inside the space. Thank you so much. And I know Paulina's birthday is tomorrow. So if I can just get one birthday love in the Uplift WhatsApp space, that will make my day.
Yes.
Happy belated birthday.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good. Phyllis.
Yes.
How are you celebrating yourself?
Well, I guess what I just did, like just showing up unapologetically, asking for what I want and what I need. Like, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Like just showing up, like just expressing, this is what I desire. This is what I want. This is what I need. And what is not working for me, and not being in spaces where I'm being tolerated, I exit. But just residing in spaces where I am celebrated and appreciated, because that's what I deserve.
Oh, you so deserve this. Way to
Oh, we love it.
I love
You're not alone, sweetie. We love that.
Yes, happy birthday. Thanks for being here.
Happy birthday.
With us.
And happy early birthday, Paulina.
Paulina, yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, guys, so we're going into a new decade. I am excited and thanking God for the last 5 decades that He's given me. So,
all right. You and my husband, he'll be 60 next month. So you and my husband are moving on.
Wow. It was just Coach AD's birthday too, yesterday, I believe.
Yesterday, yeah. All the June babies, all the June babies.
Yeah, right. June babies. I love it.
I'll go next. Well, of course I gotta go next because I'm last. But happy belated birthday, Phyllis. Happy early birthday, Paulina. And I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback off pretty much everyone. I'll make it as quick as possible. I'm also gonna piggyback off Phyllis when she said I'm gonna open up a little bit more. So I'm gonna open up a little bit more. I had to take notes while you all were talking because with the military thing, I suffer with PTSD a lot and my memory is not the best. So I want to open up about that. So I'm piggybacking off of everybody. I feel like I'm just so grateful for this ministry. It's a ministry, Karen. That's why I'm here today through the pain, So I appreciate it for that. And that last exercise, you'd have thought that was the easiest, but it was the softness and the sweetness of your voice. I couldn't fully relax because I was afraid I was going to fall asleep because I didn't get any rest last night, from the pain. So I was like, oh my God, I can't go to sleep. And so it's just the atmosphere. And that's what brought me here. And then I'm gonna tell you what else brought me here, Miss Rita, Coach Rita. So I actually asked for what I needed on Wednesday. I was like, y'all, I need some support for Friday because last Friday was tough for me. And then when Coach worked us yesterday and I had that night, I said, see, they're gonna think I'm making excuses. But no, it's the atmosphere and I push myself anyway, and I just appreciate each and every one of you. And lastly, I just appreciate you just being open to the modifications and meeting me where I am without judgment and just still showing unconditional love. And again, that's why I actually pushed and came today. And I appreciate coming because I can actually feel the stretch, from my spine. So I love you all and thank you so much.
Love you. Wow.
To be
Beautiful.
here, ready to show up, right? Even on the days TC was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to practice today because I'm healing up, but just coming and doing what you can and just being in the presence in the community. So congratulations, thanks for being here.
That's what I love about your space too for your practice, Coach Rita, is that it's practice at where you're at, because all of us are at different levels and not because of experience, but it's just our body has gone through a life of experiences. Henceforth, it's going to hold wherever it's going to hold and do what it's going to do. So I thank you for that respect that you hold that space for all of us. So thank you again, Coach Rita.
And we're gonna all be at different levels at different days too. All of us. So yeah, the space truly is that unconditional love. Come, just come, and then we're here and we'll meet you there. I've come on such challenging days, and this practice is what's gotten me through those challenging days. So love it. And I know we're a little over the hour, but if you can take even 2 minutes for yourself, hydrate, maybe have tea, maybe go on a walk, just a couple breaths, but just continue to bring this into your day. And I love what you said, Phyllis, like even 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, timer throughout the day, do these different things, and it'll make all the world of a difference. So
I do it on commercials.
there you go.
Commercials are typically like 3 minutes, and oh boy, that's some long 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes. Yeah, and you can habit stack. So do it with a habit that's already created, like a commercial or like brushing your teeth and doing something, So habit stacking helps. All right. Enjoy your day and see
Thank you, Coach Rita.
Thank you all. Thank you, Paulina. Happy birthday.
Paulina.
Thank you, Coach Rita. Thank you,
Hey,
Karen. And thank you,
Karen,
Phyllis.
birthday,
TC,
Paulina.
I love you all.
Monday.
Love you guys.
Do we have workout this evening? Do we have workout this evening?
No,
So
Saturday.
not on Fridays.
No, Friday evening, just this is the one Friday, at least for now, and then Saturday there's the big group.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you, ladies.
Okay, love you
Bye.
all. Bye-bye.
Have a blessed one.
Bye.
Love all of you. Bye-bye. Thank you.